Hey everybody, it is Tedlicious here, and today we are covering the end of the World Ball on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, and it is so exciting. They finally have a big sewing challenge right at the beginning of the season. For so long, people have been saying, oh, they don't have to sew anymore on this show, and to throw the ball right there with so many queens left, it was so epic. And not only that, but they showed more of the queens' connections in the workroom, as well as more of RuPaul talking to the queens in the workroom. Pretty much everything that the longtime fans have been waiting for to come back returned in this episode. Who performed? Who failed, and whose outfits wasn't that good? Let's talk about the best of the best and the worst of the worst right now. Oh, so firstly, who we must talk about is Mother RuPaul. So she came out wearing this crazy mask, except her lips were showing, Valentina. That's how you do it. And she looks super futuristic. I feel like this was so amazing because I think she's going off of that meme of like RuPaul's Drag Race in a future season. Like, I love that she was kind of going off of something that the fans would never expect. This was definitely that for her, so I thought this was an awesome look for Ru. And so then the first challenge was the swimsuits, and there wasn't too many that stood out to me except for Cameron Michaels. Like, she was basically doing nude illusion, but she still looked feminine, which I did not expect from her. She got some kind of crazy suit or something, because I did not expect her to look that good in full fish. Okay, so then after that was kind of a snow queen look. It was Miami in the summer, which, you know, of course, in the global warming future, when the ice caps melt and the cold goes to the middle and the hot goes to the out, then yes, this is gonna make sense. So anyways, they were very ice queenish. Starting off with Mayhem Miller was one of my favorite looks. Her ice queen was fierce, it was eerie, it was definitely divalicious. After her, oh my goodness, we got Miss Monet Exchange. And so, you know, her swimsuit outfit was okay. Her second one we'll talk about later, but this one, ooh, I thought this one was fierce. She looked like a real ice queen out of the movie Frozen. Then another favorite of mine was Dusty Ray Bottoms in this quite literal queen of ice. And the hair was lit up but you couldn't see, but the outfit itself was good enough to be recognized. And I love that Dusty is like a butch man but still has a whole bunch of ass. Moving on to the futuristic looks. Up first is Miss Mayhem Miller with, what? I don't even know what this is. It's like just this awful gold old lady super futuristic drag, and it's disgusting. And Monet Exchange, her look was a hot mess. Like, it could have looked like Marilyn Monroe. It could have just looked like this beautiful thing, except it didn't really get there. And the whole concept of her outfit being through something didn't really add up because like it's not like a side of the hip pads were ripped off or anything. Like, I don't know, it just was not good enough. Now Cameron Michaels, I brought her back, and this outfit wasn't like the most amazing, except she sold it on the runway. And all of her outfits, you know, they were saying she was like Cher meets Maleficent. She definitely has kept that up and been definitely impressing the judges throughout this episode. So Cameron is doing much better than I had imagined. We had the face crack moment up after that with Miss Aquaria showing off full pussy realness. You know, she basically just had a little slit covering up her little kitty cat. And it was super fierce. It was definitely some Lady Gaga 2009 type shit, you know. But it was fierce and it was flawless, and she done look good. Oh, and then the worst of the worst was Monique Hart. And I had definitely been looking out as her as an upfront runner because her outfits were so good. Like that card dress from a couple weeks ago. Like, all her looks have been pretty consistent, but then this futuristic one was just this generic ass green dress. It was terrible. Like, she is lucky she was not in the bottom two for that. But so now let's get to it. Let's get to the bottom two. So basically it was Dusty Ray Bottoms versus Monet Exchange. But so then, of course, as we all saw, Monet had probably one of the funniest moments in a lip sync ever. And so she definitely earned her place, staying in the competition, showing she is a front runner. And so you know what? I'm excited to see some more of her now. So congratulations, Miss Monet Exchange, for winning over the fans. You are becoming Bob the Drag Queen Part 2 more and more and more every day.